Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Aslam live from London, and welcome to our daily update on this particular channel. The purpose of this video is for you guys to understand what exactly is going on in the stock market and how to make sense of those buy and support zone. Because especially when you see a rally like yesterday when the Dow Jones exploded well over 1,500 points, and something like that we don't really see that often, because then for a move like that for us to see and then go back, we have to go back over at least 3 months or more to see a similar price move. My name is Naeem Azam. I come with a wealth of over 15 years of trading experience. During this period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and in equity trading for Bank of America. Currently, I work as a chief market analyst for EverTrade. Now, folks, going back to our main agenda, which is that is there an opportunity for you guys to buy? Because the Dow Jones futures are retreating, meaning they are taking a little bit of a breather. They are pausing their rally after this stellar leg up that we have seen, the stellar rally that we have seen for the Dow Jones. Because remember, as I've mentioned earlier, the Dow Jones futures were up well over 1,500 points yesterday. We closed at 800 points. So we literally shaved off half of those gains. Now, if you look at the daily chart for the S&P 500 futures, what do you see is a very, very bearish candle. So you see a candle which looks literally like this. So this particular open and close is right over here, and then this is the wick, meaning the price has closed for the S&P 500 futures as of yesterday well off its lows. Its highs. And in fact, the price was very close to its open. So this indicates to me that institutional investors and traders are still not very much convinced. Yes, that there was enormous amount of enthusiasm among investors and traders at the beginning of the trading session, but during the first few hours, the institutions were very quick, and then they started to book profits off. But again, the question is, should we buy it or should we not buy it? Now, in order for us to see that, what we have is a high of yesterday, which, by the way, if I just look at the price levels for the S&P 500 index, well, for the futures but the high is 3667, and the low that I am looking at is at 3246. So we need to break out of this particular zone. It is my opinion that we are very likely to consolidate between this area. So what you can do is you can continue to buy near the lows of which I've mentioned, and then sell near the highs which I have mentioned, or yesterday's high. However, keep in mind that Pfizer is only one of the companies which is working on coronavirus vaccine. We have other companies like Johnson & Johnson, Moderna. All of these companies are very likely to come up with their own results very, very soon. And not to mention, we have Eli Lilly. They came out with their drug approval, coronavirus drug approval last night as well. The stock popped well over 3%. So in terms of an opportunity, first of all, you can do this range-based trading. Secondly, what you can do is you can look for an opportunity in stocks which are known as work from home. And then what I mean by that is companies like Zoom, because their stock price crashed yesterday. We saw this massive plunge in those stock prices. And again, Amazon, Netflix, all of those stocks were down massively. But in terms of a momentum, keep an eye on the airline stocks, keep an eye on the hospitality stocks, pubs, restaurants, hotels. These are the industries that you really wanted to keep focus on, because these stocks are still massively down. Speaking of something which was massively down, was Ryanair, which was down well over 30%, and now the stock went up yesterday by over 2% for the year to date. So the stock is basically in positive territory. And I think there is still enormous amount of room left for a further upside. Over in the United States, you have companies like American Airlines, United Airlines, Delta Airlines, Blue Airways, and so many other cruise airlines like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Lines. Again, all of these companies have massive potential to the upside. So keep an eye on that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's all for today, folks. And see you guys same time, same place tomorrow.